hair color that leaves your hair in better condition than before you colored it. It's not impossible because Bernard Rogers uses Shades EQ Conditioning Color Gloss from Redken.
Want them to have a good time.
Thank you, and have a pleasant flight.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Z's. To make our scene seem more realistic, I'll add rain, and in just a moment I'll add wind, but I'm going to need you, the audience, to cue the action. When I count to 3, I want everyone to yell, "Dump it." When they yell, "Dump it," that's your cue to take this lever, push it all the way to the left, and hold it there, okay? Is everybody ready? All right. 1, 2, 3. And cut. That was great. Now let's take the scene we just shot. That's right, Captain. It's right over here. And fire a torpedo straight through the bow section. Fire 1. Nice shot. But unfortunately, that was one of ours. Enemy plane, get down there. I'm glad that's over with, Captain. Well, Captain, it looks like you survived the enemy air attack, but I'm afraid you won't survive the revenge of our skipper. Look off in the distance. Great shot, skipper. Now let's take a look at our captain's explosive performance in super slow motion.
Good. If you are sitting on the right side of the shuttle, you might get a drop or two of water. You have to walk as far as Brian and I do to clock out each day. This parking circle is prime real estate. Look at the back of the circle or on your outer left when you get there. We have a project going up. The yellow and white building is the future home of feature animation. These carved plants are known as topiary. They can take up to 10 years to develop. For those sitting on the right side of the shuttle, when you get to where I am, over here, hi there, this should be your best view of the Eiffel Tower. The beige buildings surrounding the circle are bungalows, headquarters for visiting production teams. Wheel of Fortune, Family Matters, and World Championship Wrestling among those that have spent time here. Russo and Mel Gibson wore these in Ransom. Our last two cases are devoted to 101 Dalmatians. We are home to the world's largest working wardrobe. Still on the left are props from an upcoming HBO miniseries, From the Earth to the Moon. The star of the 70s show Bosom Buddies, Tom Hanks, is from the Earth to the Moon's executive producer. Look for it next year on HBO. On the right is a Delta L-1011 airplane. When whole, this plane was part of the Delta fleet. It co-starred with Wesley Snipes in Passenger 57, and with Gina Davis and Bill Murray in Quick Change. The scenic shop on the left is where a number of sets and props have been built. In the film Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, the outside of the scenic shop played the part of Sterling Laboratories. The scenic shop was in took 4 days to film, but the next time you watch, you will see 7 seconds. Our topiary replica holds more because horticulture has to water the plants. Speaking of water, you have already been to one. Those permitted to swim here may do so in depths of 4 to 6. Each house in this neighborhood is a facade or false front. Front 242, the second house on the right, is Vern's Ernest Saves Christmas, the first feature filmed at the Disney-MGM Studios. Different scripts. For 7 seasons, this was home to the Emmy Award-winning series The Golden Girls. The outside shots were filmed here, edited together with inside shots filmed on a Hollywood sound stage. Among the absentee Golden Girls neighbors, bless you, Alice in the Blue House from Adventures in Wonderland. And across the street, the Westons from the Golden Girls spin-off Empty Nest. Production companies would love to film in your town, but encounter crowds, noise, traffic, and other things they have.
Watch out for that tree.
Not exactly the type house you would find in your neighborhood, but this is the house, and you are hearing the title track from one of Disney's latest releases.
In a scrape, he makes his escape with help from his friend, an ape named Dave.
The gray solar vans are from Honey, I Blew Up the Kid. The cars are from Dick Tracy. The black speedboat created from the SR-71 Blackbird spy plane was used in the 100 Lives of Blackjack Savage. These military vehicles were used in Indiana Jones and The Last Crusade. The tank's tire tread is foam rubber. The Acme Waste Disposal trucks are courtesy of 101 Dalmatians. The blue cars, Orange Trolley, and Judge Doom's Dipmobile make up the Who Framed Roger Rabbit wing of the Disney-MGM Studios Backlot tour. The steel tires are fiberglass covers hiding bus tires. That's a modified bus of the trolley. The airplanes start in the Rocketeer. Take the Backstage pass, you'll see a chroma key blue screen giving the plane's illusion of flight. Those planes did not fly. One plane that did fly is on the left. Walt Disney bought this in 1964. It allowed him to fly over Central Florida as he searched for that perfect spot for Walt Disney World. He either found that spot or this is where he decided to go. Brian is racing ahead. That tells me we have been given permission to go on the aforementioned special effects set. Thank you, Brian. I salute you with my water bottle. We will be traveling on a bumpy bridge. As a reminder, hold on to anything you do not wish to lose. In Southern California, it took 6 months to build. You might think that 6 months is a long time to build one set. But considering how long it took to build the real canyons in California, 6 months might not seem so long. Brian pulled strings to get here. he would like to get that truck there. It had to be lifted and lowered by a crane. Now we have practically no clouds in the sky, which is why we are making this rain. It's courtesy of water spouting out from above. The water is flowing out to give the rain a more natural look. That's up to you. Brian, what are they doing here? It's Saturday. Well, I guess time and a half Saturday is enough to set up to get anyone to work. We're going to be in this scene. Hold on. Covered with diamond mesh. Covered with colored cement that is hand sculpted to look like natural formations. The yellow pipes carry the gas used in the fires and explosions. The white pipes held the water used in the flood created when over 70,000 gallons of water rushed line. If you must unfold the stroller, please wait until you have passed the line before unfolding the stroller. My name is Ray. Brian has been our driver. Thank you, Brian. Joanne, a representative of the welcoming committee, is on dock. Thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day.
Disney's powerful animation put his characters deep inside the imaginations of our.
Not only was he able to fool Cruella, he was able to convince a flock of real sheep that he was one of their own. The same kind of detail went into making this large Airedale. This puppet was used as a stunt double for Kipper, the heroic dog who rescued the puppies from Cruella's evil henchmen, Horace and Jasper. As amazing as they look on the outside, it's what's on the inside that counts. This is Kipper's mechanical head without the fur. Most of the puppets you see here are operated by a combination of manual puppetry and sophisticated animatronics, like my two furry friends here. This is Punch, our mechanically operated horse, and he was built for one reason: his ability to kick on cue. Floor operators using these two levers and the control handle can put Punch in motion. And as Cruella finds out in the movie, Punch definitely lives up to his name. Cruella de Vil's moments created by...
Odd-looking one is a specially designed camera bike, and behind the bench there is a really sad-looking wreck of a bike that was also ridden by Jeff Stubble in a scene from the movie that we're going to recreate with the help of a technique called blue screen photography, and our very brave volunteer, Lauren. Now, Lauren is here helping us celebrate. Okay. All right, Lauren, start turning the handlebars side to side. Kick your legs. Look at the camera. Scared? Action. Okay, turn left, turn right. Try and use the brakes, Lauren. They're not going to work. Try them anyway. Grab your hat. You don't want to lose your hat. Keep panicking. Good. Now you're hitting some bumpy road. Keep going. Keep looking at the camera. Duck. There's a tree branch. Come on up. Duck again. Now there's a park bench. Put your hand in front of your face. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. And cut. It's hard work, isn't it? Now normally this would all be done on film, but today we're using video so you can see the results right away. Take another look. We'll see how convincing an actor Lauren really is.
35 years ago, we introduced the world to a classic animated villain. And now we brought her to life. And our Cruella, played by Glitz, built right into the sets, so the dog trainers could work with the dogs and still stay out of the shot. They'll have a chance to see the entire mansion in model form as you're exiting the soundstage. Cruella's car that you see here is one of a kind. This car was built exclusively just for Disney's 101 Dalmatians. This is an actual running vehicle. The poor fellow you see down there covered in ice, that's Horace. And the ice he broke out of in the movie was actually made from sheets of candy glass. Now, they have the same ingredients as cotton candy, but it doesn't taste, because we're afraid the little puppies would be tempted to eat the snow. The sketches in the art department are the original designs used in the production. Please feel free to stay, take as many photos as you like. We hope everyone here enjoyed their visit.
everybody, my name is Victor, and I'm proud to welcome you to the Great Movie Ride. Glamorous movie musicals, I know produce more extravagant productions during the 30s than must be Berkeley. In 1952, Gene Kelly was singing in the rain, and up ahead, Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke in the 1964 Academy Award-winning film, Mary Poppins. Photography. Folks, I'm not going to continue. If the flash continues, we're going to stop. From the rooftops of London, we now move toward the unknown dangers that lurk in the shadows of the big city. This is the underworld. Scenes of such classic gangster films as The Public Enemy, starring the great James Cagney.
Comes around, he's going to leave you some beer, and you're going to take it. And you're going to kick in with the dough. And if you don't, somebody's going to drop by here and kick your teeth out one at a time. With me? Shut up.
Who do you think you are? Whatever you say.
Hello, the agents. Somebody take it out of here.
I think about turning back if I was you. That is, if you want my opinion. But I reckon you ought to do what you think is best.
Now that we're in the clear, this is the perfect time for me to collect all of your valuables. We'll start with this.
It's the bank robber. Don't let him get away.
You're not putting this one on. This is nuts. Let's get out of here. I don't know about those guys. This is starting to get kind of creepy.
It's alien. You are with the Northern Weaver, the water station of Coco. Something has gone wrong. One by one, the crew has vanished. And somewhere in the ship, a terrifying creature waits to play with its next. Warning. Remain in your vehicle. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
Well, I think you like sure. You get your bookings, you get your bookings. This is a big day.
Beware.
Snitch. Why did it get him to be snitch? Well, some of that extra natural, none of your small, you see. I don't think they'll notice if you extra bodies around here. If you'll know what I mean.
But the jewel is guarded by a curse, and those who dare defy that curse must pay.
I said no.
Unbeliever, stir
treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
And the lovely and talented cheetahs as herself. Love the last one. Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman in the front.
You can't follow. I couldn't do you can't be any part. Because I know that it'd be noble. It doesn't take much to see that the problems of 3 little people don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that.
He goes for his apprentice and Fantasy. Of the Rainbow, one of the most beloved movies of all time, The Wizard of Oz. Which way do we go? Follow the yellow brick road. Why didn't I think that? Finale, the greatest stars of the silver screen and the film.
Okay, give us some. ¿Qué muevas? ¿Qué muevas del lado mío?
Keep it simple.
What are you talking about? What's going on? Come on, Mom.
Come along, kid, dear.
Oh, dear. No need to worry.
We'll keep it simple.
Hi.
Stop! Stop it, I say. Do you hear me? All of you. I said quiet!
Be our guest, be our guest. Put our service to the test. Tie your napkin round your neck, sherry and vinegar like the rest. Soup du jour on our girls, why we only learn to serve. Try the grace of installations, don't believe the aspirations. They can sing, they can dance. After all, now this is France. And your dinner here is never second best. Go on and hold your breath. You take the plans and then you'll be our guest. Be our guest, be our guest.
Going and not shall you will keep going. Horse, one by one. Till you shout in the thunder. Then we'll sing you off to sleep as you digest. Tonight you'll prop your feet up, but for now let's see. Be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Please be our
No one's work as Gaston. No one's next as incredibly thick as Gaston.
Yes, no one is curvy and body.
As you see, they've got biceps to spare.
No one gets like Gaston, matches waist like Gaston.
It is fitting that nobody fits like Gaston. I'm especially good at expectorating to eat.
10 points for Gaston.
When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large. And now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a dog.
There he goes, isn't he dream? Monsieur Gaston, oh he's so cute. Be still, my heart, I'm hardly breathing. There must be more, but it's all mine.
Once I'm going to make well my way.
There she goes, a girl so strange but special. Almost peculiar mademoiselle. It's a pity I'm just sin. She doesn't quite believe, but she really is a funny girl. A beauty but a funny girl. She really is a funny girl.
Oh, nothing. A human again. Wow. Oh, no.
I thought I told you never to come here.
But I just wanted to find out.
It's none of your business.
Please, stop.
You shouldn't have come to the West Wing.
And you should learn how to control your temper.
I can't help it.
How do you know? If you don't even try.
Say something nice to her.
Try to act like a gentleman.
Kill the beast! If you're not with us, you're against us. We'll rid the village of this beast. Who's with me? I am! Bunch of us. Through your courage to this singing place. We're helping on this out to lead the way.
To a place, to a wood, where we take a haunted castle. Something's looking that you don't see every day.
It's a beast, one as tall as a mountain. We will rest till he's good and deceased. Sally forth, rally home, grab your sword, grab your bow. There's a
least I get to see you last time.
I won't let you die.
It's better this way.
No, no, please. Please don't leave me.
You're so bad.
I love you.
As old as time, true as it can be, barely even friends, then somebody bends unexpectedly. Just a little change, small to say the least, both a little scared, neither one prepared. Beauty and the Beast. Just the same, never a surprise. Never as they were, just as sure as the sun will rise. Certain as the sun, rising in the east.
Sharon Carroll, stick with Justin Vince. I mean it. Stick with him.
Chili fried fish?
Why not?
You're moving into a land of Hollywood, 1939. Amid the glitz and the glitter of a bustling young movie town at the height of its golden age,
the Hollywood Tower Hotel was a star in its own right, a beacon for the show business elite. Now, something is about to happen that will change all that. On an evening very much like the one we have just witnessed. Tonight's story in the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you. We invite you, if you dare, to step aboard because in tonight's episode, you are the star, and this elevator travels directly to the Twilight Zone.
Ladies and gentlemen, please exit through the opening to your left.
Think of the happiest things. It's the same as having wings. Let's all try it just once more. We're rising up.
That's why my vocabulary is so big.
The city awakes to the bells of Notre. They fish and fishes, they bake and bakes to the bells of Notre Dame. To the big bells it's loud as a thunder, to the little bell is soft as a song. And some say the soul of the city's the toll of the bells. The bells of listen, they are beautiful, no? So many colors of sound, so many changing moods. Because you know, they do not ring up by themselves. They don't? No, you silly boy. Up there, high up in the dark, the tower, there's a mysterious bell ringer. And Clopin will tell you, it is a tale, the tale of a man and a monster. Dark was the night when our tale was begun on the docks near Notre Dame. Shut up, we'll be spotted. 4 frightened gypsies slid silently under the docks near Notre Dame. A trap had been laid for the gypsies, and they gazed up in fear and alarm at a figure whose clutches were iron as much as the bells of Notre Dame. Judging from law to purge the world of vice and sin, and he saw corruption everywhere except within. Bring these gypsy men into the palace of justice. You there, what are you hiding? Stolen goods, no doubt. Take them from her. Sanctuary, she cried. Please give us sanctuary.
Baby. A monster.
Stop! Cried the Archdeacon.
This is an unholy demon. I am sending it back to hell where it belongs. I am guiltless. She ran, I pursued. My conscience is clear.
And for one time in his life of power and control, Frodo felt a twinge of fear for his
misshapen? Very well. But let him live with you in your church.
Live here? Where?
Anywhere. Just so he's kept locked away when no one else can see. The bell tower, perhaps. And who knows? Our Lord works in mysterious ways. Even this foul creature may yet prove one day to be of use to me.
And Frollo gave the child a cruel name, a name that means half-formed, Quasimodo. Now here's a riddle, Gogash, if you can, sing the bells of Notre Dame. Who is a monster and who is a man? Sing the bells, 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 bells of
If 20 years of listening to you two hasn't made him sick by now, I don't know will.
But watching the Festival of Fools has always been the highlight of the year for Quasimodo.
Well, what good is watching a party if you never get to go do your mind? I'd like one moment with the boy, if it's all right with you. Oh, he's not made of stone like us. Quasi, what's wrong? You want to tell old Laverne about it?
I just don't feel like watching the festival. That's all.
Well, did you ever think about going there instead?
Sure, but I'd never fit in out there. Besides, you're all forgetting one big thing. What? My master, Frollo. Oh, he hates the Feast of Fools. He'd be furious if I asked to go.
Who says you gotta ask?
And if I got caught?
Better to beg forgiveness than to ask permission.
He might see me.
You can wear a disguise just this once. But Frollo doesn't know, can't hurt you.
Ignorance is bliss.
Look who's talking.
Safe behind these windows and these parapets of stone, gazing at the people down below me. All my life I watch them as I hide up here alone, hungry for the histories they show me. All my life I memorize their faces, knowing them as they will never know me. All my life I wonder how it feels to pass a day not above them.
in town. Once a year we turn a palace upside down. Every man's a king, every king's a clown. Once again it's topsy-turvy day. Each day the devil in us gets released. Each day we mock the prig and shock the priest. Everything is topsy-turvy at the feast. The fools! Everything is upside down. Everyone is acting crazy. Grass is gold and weeds are a bouquet. That's the way on topsy-turvy day.
Ah, so this is the gallant Captain Phoebus, home from the wars.
You're ready for duty as ordered, sir.
You've come to Paris in the darkest hour, Captain. Look, gypsies. They live outside the normal order. Their heathen ways inflame the people's lowest instincts, and they must be stopped.
I was summoned from the wars to capture fortune tellers and palm readers.
Ah, the real war, Captain, is what you see before you.
Skirting names are extra scurvy on the 6th of January. All because it's topsy-turvy day. Come on, come on. Hurry, hurry, here's your chance. See the mystery and romance. Come on, come on. See the finest girl in France. Make an entrance to entrance. Dance la Esmeralda.
Disgusting display.
Yes, sir.
Exactly what's in store. Now's the time we laugh until our sides get sore. Now's the time we crown the king of fools. You all remember last year's king? So make a face that's horrible and frightening. Make a face that's gruesome as a gargoyle's wing. For the face that's ugliest will be the king of fools. No.
Quasimodo.
The bell bringer.
It's the bell bringer from Notre Dame.
Somebody? It really is him. Oh my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not panic. We asked to buy the shears, king of fools. And here he is, Quasimodo, the bell ringer of Notre Dame. Hey,
Sir, request permission to stop this.
In a moment, Captain. A lesson needs to be learned here.
Don't be afraid.
You, gypsy girl, get down at once.
Yes, Your Honor. Just as soon as I help this poor creature.
I forbid it! How dare you defy me?
You mistreat this poor boy the same way you mistreat my people.
Silence!
Justice.
Mark my words, gypsy. You will pay for this insolence.
Then it appears that we've crowned the wrong fool. The only fool I see is you.
Captain Phoebus, arrest her.
Well, let me see. What's a poor girl to do?
Witchcraft. Find her, Captain. I want her alive.
Yes, sir. Seal off the area, men, and do not harm her.
I ask for nothing, I can get by.
Quasimodo. Not to mention lucky. I'll bet the king himself doesn't have a view like this. I could stand here forever.
You could. You have sanctuary.
But not freedom. Gypsies don't do well inside stone walls.
So you're not like other gypsies. They are evil.
Who told you that?
My master, Frollo.
Frollo?
He saved my life. He took me in when no one else would. I am a monster, you know.
He told you that? Give me your hand. Let me see. Long lifeline. And this one means you're shy. And intelligent, too. And that's funny.
What?
I don't see any...
Any what?
Monster minds. Not a single one. Now you look at me. Do you think I'm evil?
Oh, no. No, you're kind and good.
And a gypsy. Maybe Frollo was wrong about both of us.
Hey, what'd she say?
Frollo's nose is long and he wears a truss.
I told you, pay up, chump. You helped me. Now I will help you.
But there's no way out. There's soldiers at every door.
We won't use a door.
You mean climb down?
Don't be afraid. The trick is not to look down.
I'm not afraid. Oh, you've done this before?
No.
Now I'm afraid.
Until it smolders. These people are traitors and must be made examples of.
With all due respect, sir, I was not trained to murder the innocent.
But you were trained to follow orders.
Not the orders of a madman.
Insolent coward! Don't waste your arrows. Find the girl. If you have to burn the city to the ground, so be it.
I'm worried about Esmeralda.
Oh, it doesn't look good.
Well, it's hopeless.
Oh, if I know Esmeralda, she's 3 steps ahead of Frollo and well out of harm's way. And when things cool off, she'll be back.
What makes you so sure?
Well, 'cause she likes you. We always said you were the cute one.
Hey, I thought I was the cute one.
No, you're the fat, stupid one with the big mouth.
What are you saying?
That's some Adonis.
But then we crave a meal more nourishing to chew.
Hands in short, shaped like a sun is.
No question of she's gotta love a guy like you.
Shoo, shoo.
Call me a hopeless romantic, but quasi I feel
So any moment she'll walk through the door.
has been found guilty of the crime of witchcraft. The sentence, death.
Hey, Clausy, snap out of it!
Your friends are down
You
there.
gotta break these chains.
Can't. I tried.
But you can't let Frollo win.
He already has.
So that's it? You're just gonna give up?
All these chains aren't holding you back, Quasimodo.
Leave me alone! Okay, Quasimodo, we'll leave you alone.
After all, we're only made out of stone.
Well, we just thought you might be made out of something stronger.
Therefore, it is my sacred duty to send this unholy demon back to hell, where she belongs.
That's my boy.
Quasimodo.
Stay back! Stay back! Hurry, Esmeralda! This way!
Quasimodo!
You'll be safe in here! Sanctuary! Sanctuary!
Captain, seize the cathedral. Get back, you cowards! Pick up that bee and break down the door!
Citizens of Paris, Frollo has declared war on Notre Dame herself. Will we allow it?
Hey, looks like that cavalry's there!
Again! And put your backs into it!
We've done it, Esmeralda! We've beaten them back! Wake up, Esmeralda, you're safe now. Esmeralda? Oh no! You killed her!
It was my duty. Horrible as it was. Now, listen to me.
You listen. All my life, you've told me the world's a dark and cruel place. Now I see the only thing dark and cruel about it is people like you.
There, Quasimodo, I know it hurts. And now the time has come to end your suffering forever.
Esmeralda!
She lives. You have been a thorn in my side long enough, Quasimodo. Now I'm going to do what I should have done 20 years ago.
If you can, sing the bells of Notre Dame. What makes a monster and what makes a man?